Good morning. Today I would like to show you the actual video of doing venipuncture to the patient. As you can see, we receive requests from the doctor as outpatient like this, and once it is charged in our reception, the receipt will come with the request together with the sticker of the patient's name with the two identifiers, patient's name and the patient medical record number. And also, you can find it in the sticker the requested tests like CBC and KFT or the renal profile. So before I start, I have to ask the patient to state his full name. What is your name, sir? What is your full name, sir?
Stephen Pedregosa.
Okay. Your doctor has a request for you for CBC and renal profile. So I will be taking 2 tubes from your blood. The order of draw will be red and then lavender. This is for KFT and this is for CBC. First, I have to assemble the things that I will be needing. These are the supplies here in our phlebotomy area. So I will be needing the tourniquet, these 2 tubes, the gauze pad, the needle, and the adapter because I will be using the Vacutainer method, the plaster, and alcohol swab. But before I'll start, I should disinfect my hand first with so while wearing the gloves, I have to ask the patient, sir, do you feel any dizziness when you have blood extraction? Mafi. Okay. So, as you can see, I will be locating the vein of the patient. Better this one. This is the crook part of the arm. On the middle of it, you can easily palpate the median cubital vein or the antecubital vein. And an inch backward is the basilic vein. An inch forward, the median cubital vein is the cephalic vein. So I will be once I found the venipuncture of my choice, I can just disinfect the skin with 70% alcohol swab or isopropyl alcohol in a circular motion from inside to outside. So you have to tie the tourniquet, not too tight, and it should be 3 inches above the puncture site because too tight tourniquet application may impede the blood flow. So this is the needle I will be using and the Vacutainer adapter. Never touch the area that you have disinfected already. If you do so, you have to re-clean again with the alcohol swab. So you just have to put your thumb here and prick as soon as possible and push the tube to feel the blood. As you can see, it's filling until the required mark in the tube. Up to this mark, see? Until the black mark. And followed by the lavender tap for the CBC. For red tap, this is a non-additive tube, so I don't need to mix it. For lavender top, once you pull it, you have to mix like this, gently inversion from 8 to 10 times. Remove the release the tourniquet and put pressure on the area before removing the needle with a brisk action. Throw the needle in the sharps container, and once you put some pressure, you can check the area of puncture if it's still bleeding or no. If it's still bleeding, a few seconds to press. If not, and that's the time for you to apply the band-aid. So after that, we'll be here on the labeling part of the tube. You have to write the 2 patients identifier if you don't have the stickers with you, and the date today, and my ID number because I was the one who collected the sample. But since we have the sticker, we can just take it out and stick it on each tubes. Like for example, this one. And after that, you can ask the patient, how is he feeling? How are you, sir?
Taib.
Don't you feel dizzy?
Nothing.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Your results will come to your file. The doctor can access it in our system from 1 to 2 hours. So, that's the actual video of blood extraction, and for your practical training, I will be the one to train you, inshallah.